Got a little anti-hunters game of the week here for you. We are looking at a anti-hunters game. 3v3 between WLSXX Zerg player, pink, upper right. Challenger Zerg player on the mid right. Looks like he's good on 5 drones. He's going for a 5 pull. Some quick links from there. And then the third player on this team is another Zerg player, Ryu Dragon, bottom left. Who's happily mining versus a red Zerg, Gentleman's Crest. Blue Protoss, Harley Jarvis. And the yellow Terran, Big Cheese. And the map is, yep, the pool's going down. That is a 5 pool. Impressive. And the map is Anti-Hunters, which is by an ASL map maker, actually. NEMEC Nemec. He made Deja Vu in this season of ASL. And one of our players, Dabman, actually reached out on Wikipedia or something and got a response, and he said that Anti-Hunters is one of his favorite maps he's ever made. So that's pretty cool. We're definitely big fans here. Looks like a 9 pool. Yeah, it's Anti-Hunters because Nemec is not a fan of big game hunters, so he decided to make a 6-player map. Could kind of embody the kind of multiplayer games that he thought people would like to play, and it's a good one. But it is kind of like Hunters in that it does have a center choke. Everything runs through the centers. And if you've watched these replays before, you know how that works. There's a big choke in the middle. Looks like the lings are out from green. It's making more and more. But blue's tailing them with a probe, so should be able to see this coming. We got a hatch going down at the front for pink. Hatch going down for red. Mirroring build, 6 lids coming out from Ryu. Let's see, is this 5 pull gonna pay off? No. So the SEV pull is on point, plenty of them. Gets the Marine back under the thing, under the barracks, and the rest of the lings are shut out. So 5 pull is denied, which is a big win for our team, say left side versus right side here maybe. So green's gonna cycle down with their lings. Let's see what he makes behind this. Overlord. Oops, that was a mess up. Making double overlords over here. Looks like he's just gonna kind of zone the middle, not gonna try for anything else, and there's probably not much else to do with that 5 pull anyway. Looks like Zerg down here standing pat. 6 lings and making drones behind it. So not a ton being made to try to do anything early. Double sunkens and a hatch clogging up a choke here, so red is looking pretty safe in here. There we go, some more drones being hatched from this player. Challenger. And Will 6 has got a 3rd hatchery coming. 2 sunkens. Going for big eco. I don't think he made a single Zergling. Kind of makes sense. Depending on his teammates. Quick pools to get it done. More drones, more drones, more drones. Drones, drones, drones. Drones, drones, drones. Looks like red and blue are coming down here. Let's see if pink has purple down here has any idea what's going to happen, and I don't think he does. No, he does not see this attack coming. So, hello. And we got a whole grip. Six zealots, 12 lings coming in here. They're trying to block that sunken, but there's no surface area here, really. There's plenty of surface area, rather, for these zealots to get on top, and the sunken's going to go down. 2 lings behind, panic. Sunken only. Marines are coming down here too. Nothing really else to come down here and save them. These 3 lings aren't going to do it from green. And he's going to cancel the sunken. Not enough for a hatch anywhere else. So things not looking too great for this purple player down here, Ryu Dragon. Looks like his time in this game is going to be pretty short-lived. Yeah, yellow's showing up. Running these drones around. Will 6 is sending 3 Hydras. Oh, 7 Hydras, pretty good, but slow Hydras. They're not going to be able to do anything, even if they were down here. And catching a probe in the middle. Main hatch goes down, second hatch goes down. Kills the SUV, so we can't make the bunker, but more lings coming from red. Ling speed on the way. These Hydras aren't going to be able to do too much, and Ryu's out of the game anyway. Looks like Hydras are going to turn around. Green Zerg's got Lair, Extra Hatchery, and Spire coming on, so bake it up a lot of gas for a quick Muta play. These Hydras are going to go back home. Up here we got 1, 2, 3, 4 racks, bunch of medics, the Academy, so +1, so just go with some pretty hard-hitting Marines up here. 3 Marines down here, 2 Zerglings. Ryu's out of the game. What do we got from blue? Zealot, 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 Zealot. A bazillion Zealots. More decent on defense. Cyber core. Cannons in the main. Spire's about to pop. Let's see what he throws down. Now we have our three-player team over here, putting together a bit of a juggernaut in the middle of the map. Marines. +1 hasn't quite kicked in. Stim is on the way too. But 1 sunken, he's making another one. I don't know if they're going to be able to cut it. He's putting down 3 mutas. Alright, crashing in. Bunch of Zealots, Zergling. There's no guarding happening on this sunken, so that's got to go down. And behind that, there is nothing else. He's sending his 3 mutas down to red though, and we're gonna start working on this mineral line. Looks like Hydras are getting sent from the top right, and they are fast Hydras, doing some damage here. Let's see what these Marines are coming in. Marine plus Zealot, Stim Marine. That's gonna do it. But these mutas are racking up drone kills. 6 drone kills. Slow to react here is Tittleman's. And they killed every single drone down here in the drone line. He has an Evo chamber. He's just got to get a he has money. He's just got to get some spores up here, and he should be able to live. All these units are just hanging out down here. Green is only alive. They managed to get an extractor up before the last building goes down. But we have some relieving Hydras coming, and they should have the speed. And they're about to have +1, actually. So this is a pretty formidable group here. What do we got? +12. We got 16 Hydras. We're going to run in here and meet up against Zealots with medics. Meanwhile, these mutas are going to town, and they are killing everything down. He's got 3 Hydras down here to try to fight him. He's going for overlords inexplicably. Meanwhile, these +1 now Hydras maybe? No, not yet, but there are plenty to clean up. The force left over here. And these Hydras are going to go down here and not make a dent in these mutas. 8 kills, 5 kills, 5 kills. And then for the 22 kills on these mutas, they've absolutely decimated the red player down here. And while too late to save the main of green, these Hydras do clean it up, and now there is a substantial amount of Hydras, plenty of econ behind this, 25 drones, so this is a big Zerg player over here. They're gonna lose on the map. It looks like yellow is headed down with his Marine medic force to try to kill these 4 mutas that are still alive. But maybe sensing the move, Pink is just gonna run over here to upper left and start hammering on this player, and there's no repair on the bunker, and the bunker goes down. Now we have kind of an awkward fight over this wall that the Hydras are ranging. The range upgrade not done on the Marines, and they're ranging them over the wall and just picking them apart. Wall goes down, and we have three Marines. Medic pops out. That's not going to do it. And he's running all the way. Some help, but he's running his Marine force back to his main to try to get on top of these Hydras. But the Hydras are fully in here, and there's almost 2 groups of them, 25 and more coming. And they are mean here. Range upgrade, speed upgrade, and let's see if yellow can salvage. Blue, on the other hand, is kind of turtling up. Built a bunch of Sunkens. He's got Corsairs out to help with these mutas, but Tittleman's Crest is out of drones, and all of a sudden the 3v1 turned into a 1v1 that you're looking at, because yellow the Marines are coming in. Alright, Marine medic stimmed. These Hydras have a nice arc, and the Hydras are going to win this one. They're just too tough. 1-1 Hydras with the range, easily taking out those. Tittleman's Crest is going to leave the game. Not even going to bother. GG is called from Big Cheese. Cheese has left the game, so all of a sudden 3v1 is now a 1v1, it's looking like. Let's see how relatively evenly matched, although the supply lead for Zerg is substantial, 73 to 51. That's huge to be ahead of a Protoss. But the Protoss is on 2 bases and equal to the Zerg. These bunch of probes that need to be mining, but let's see. He's got this little Sair pack, 4 Sairs, well, +1 upgrades, but down an upgrade to the Hydras. Still not mining with these probes. And it looks like 3rd base is going to be taken right here for Pink. So if Blue Protoss can leverage this double expansion up here too, feeling very comfortable, not really worried about a move out. More cannons. The turtling is not going to help too much though. Probably has speed, I think. There you go. Psystorm goes down. These get pushed back, but it's not really, doesn't really have much move out potential. Finally mining down here. Green is still alive. Their single extractor and their 3 mutas, so let's see what that'll get down to. So now it's a 1v1. These 4 bases come online for the Zerg player, though it is going to be pretty tough, especially seeing as the supply is even now anyway. We got a drop here coming. He's loading up some of these Overlords to try to get a drop done. The last of the mutas are coming in, trying to harass. Let's see if this drop might get caught. Looks like Blue's making a drop of their own. And the Corsairs are vacating the base just as they would need to fight. And 2 lurkers and 8 Hydras going to get in here. Looks like he doesn't have an observatory. This could be extremely annoying. Does have some storms. Let's see if we can get him off. Uh-oh, Hydra's gonna get sniped! Templar gets sniped. The Rickers are clumped up. The storm would be great. That was a possibility, but He's not able to get it. Here comes another. Can he get the storm down there? And that's kind of a whiff too. That was a completely missed storm. This is being very annoying. Can't really get inside, but he's killing 2 tech buildings, including the Templar archives, which is huge. Stark Templars out here could be getting something done, but he's going to take down a lot of stuff here. Can't range it. He's going to get the Starport, Templar archives, and Citadel, just causing all kinds of chaos. And down 2 Templars, a bunch of whiffed storms. There's no ground army to really push this back. Lots of queued up zealots. Now we're trying to chase off with the DTs, but getting the assimilator. He's been having an incredibly hard time trying to clean up this little drop here, completely throwing off. There you go, storms down the lurker finally, but behind this, no base saturation, which is kind of a big mistake by Pink, because there's not much to worry about. It's getting another, we gotta get another robotics to get a observer. This is entirely annoying. Main base gas has gone down. He's got a gas on his expo, but still. And now he's finally starting to populate that base. Meanwhile, Will6 has not droned very much. He's pretty much put everything into Hydras and this drop, but the drone count should be... He can't make any more Templars because he doesn't have a Templar archives. And he can't make an observer because they killed the Robo. This drop has done all kinds of chaotic, created total chaos down here for blue player. We got creep colonies. Now he's droning at his other bases, and his drone number is going to shoot up. He's still even in supply. Green player still in the game. Citadel again. Trying to make cannons up here to range that lurker. No zealot speed either. There, moving out. Finally cleaning up his drop, maybe 4 or 5 minutes after it comes, but now he's got the Hydras on the doorstep. Chaos. Creates abject chaos. Still only on 3 gateways. Just getting... Still no Templar archives. I think he forgot to rebuild it. He's gonna need Templars for these Hydras, that's absolutely certain. No speed upgrade either for the Zealots. So fighting against the Hydras is not really an option either. Completely hemmed in. Has a shuttle, but is not really using it. About to mine out on his main. Meanwhile, Zerg is looking comfortable setting up a contain and on 4 bases, a 2 base advantage over here. But still has more probes. Still not put down a Templar archives. What are we making here? Goons are good. No goon upgrade. Meanwhile, all kinds of upgrades coming out. Even Ultralisk looks like comfortable position for the Zerg player. Even if blue were to bust out, it's all the way up here, and then he'd have to contend with the bridge too. Wonder if he'll try another drop. Looks like he will. There's a good storm. Catches a lot of these Hydras. Looks like he's going to try to come out and skirmish a little bit. Slow Zealots are not going to do anything now. Blowing up all the observers too. There's no lurkers out here though. So there's a possibility that Contain is not, without lurkers, there's not much of a contain possibility. Oh, that it's kind of abandoning the idea of a drop also. Kind of an over defensive posture here from this Blues Protoss player, I gotta say. There you go, got his Templar Archives. Getting his Zealot speed, so possibility of a breakout, but with 4 base mining, 38. He's got plenty of gas. I mean, he's going Ultras and Defilers. He's got enough gas to do everything. Getting his 3rd upgrades, too. 3-2 already. 3-2 versus 1-0 is not the kind of trade you want. Sniping Templars, being extremely annoying. Sacrificing a bunch of Hydras there. Not sure if that's the move. Still only on 4 gateways, too. Flipped up lurkers. Any storms? Storms are not available though. Losing a couple dragoons. Oh, the Zerg contain has just come in and enforced though. Completely hemmed in. About to mine on his main. This is not looking too good for blue. Alright, finally we're getting more gateways. 4 more gateways coming down. Getting some upgrades, +1. Finally got the Observer, but it's a completely comfortable Zerg player here. That's what it is. It's a good storm. It's 2 of them. Immediately coming in and sniping with a Templar though. Ooh! Lurker Arc, need more storms before you come out there. There's one here. There's another Templar with a storm. He just needs to throw it down right there. Kill a couple. I got the gateways online, so totally. He's throwing flags down. Oh, drawing them all out. 3 zealots. Storm! Use the storms. He's just doing pot shots of plagues here. Plague on the photon cannons. Sniped. Templars, this is painful. Painful way to go. I feel like I'm watching Soul Key here. Let's just put it on 2x. I don't think Protoss player has any chance in this one. Yeah. Maybe one attempt at a breakout here. We'll see what happens. Anything? Not even an attempt, it looks like. Straight up dying. Ketchup everywhere. Here goes the Dark Swarm. This was a Zerg contain win here. Here you go. Nice placement of everything. And Ultra's coming in. And that's a GG. So, that's how example how things slip away in this game, I guess. Kind of a 3v1 becomes a 1v1, becomes a bit of a beatdown. But yeah, green player gets a win, hanging on with 4 mutas and an extractor, making a lot of clutch plays. Ridiculous amount of kills for that. So that's StarCraft for you. You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so there's it's a bit of a choke game on the Anti-Hunters game of the week this week, but I hope Spring's eternal, right? Alright, so take it easy. See you on BattleNet US West on Friday. Peace.